Let's understand the phases of a given data science or a machine learning project, starting with the discover phase. Now, we will understand this based on the housing price prediction problem statement itself. And the problem statement exactly is, given a housing unit, given the information about the housing, a given housing unit, you want to predict what is the price dollar value of that particular unit is. This is the objective. To start this off, we are going to enter the discover phase. So what happens during discover? As the name suggests, we will discover everything you need in order to solve and build the ML solution from scratch. So in this context, what does discovering everything mean? When we talk about it, we are talking about it in form of data about the algorithm, that is discover the data needed, discover what sort of algorithm that can be used, and discover the various insights that is coming out of the data and the information that you have collected, right? So when it comes to data, it relates to identifying what are all the different possible data sources from where you can actually collect the data. This becomes a little bit more practical now. So you know what sort of data is probably going to be needed. You first shortlist them, then identify from what sources you will be able to collect those data. You might also want to consult with experts for what data is going to be useful. Right? You also want to identify what is the critical data in order to solve your problem. Now, if you want to collect data, you can keep on collecting a lot of different information about the houses, but there is certain base core information without which predicting the price of the house might not be realistic, right? For example, the area of the house is a very basic information. So that will definitely be a critical data. The location of the house. So such data, you might want to classify it as definitely I will need this data in order to make this prediction. So you call it as critical data. There are certain other data that can add more nuances to your prediction. That is, it might be able to increase the accuracy of your prediction for certain types of house units. Those can be additional augmented data, right? So that is the information about data that you want to discover. Now coming to algorithms. Before you start building your machine learning model, you can, of course, you can just randomly pick an algorithm and start building it. But before you go into it, you can go at it at an organized or a structured fashion. To do that, what all steps you can undertake is read the literature on existing solutions that have already been implemented on a similar problem. Similar or exactly the same problem if it is available. You don't have to go with the exact same approach proposed in the literature, but it is a good idea to understand what all work has been done previously on such a situation. And as you go about learning the literature and finding out more about things, what you can do, also understand what are all different advantages and drawbacks of the various techniques that you are analyzing. You can always look this up from technical articles, research work, GitHub repositories, blog posts from various different blogs. You can even ask people around in your organization or simply consult more senior folks in your team who has been around doing similar work for a longer period of time or similar work in a different project or vertical as it is. So now you have collected the data, you have analyzed or formed the different data sources and possibly collected the data. You also have the algorithms and done your background work on the literature. Now you can go about gathering insights from the collected data and form an understanding about the problem terrain. For example, for this particular problem, you can think about, you can form an opinion about how many number of houses are there in your locality, or you are going to build a model on the different types of houses, the price range of the houses, types of localities. So basically, based on what are all the different categorical variables in your data. So these are all categorical variables. Types of locality, types of houses can be categorical variables in your data. Price range is a numerical variable. So based on the variables or the data that you have collected, you can form these insights basically. This part is what we generally refer to as exploratory data analysis, or simply EDA. So by the end of the discover phase, you have a fair idea of what sort of data is required, collected it, analyzed the data and gathered insights out of it, and also explored any previous works done on similar projects and what are all the different techniques that you could possibly try out for your solution and approach.